Hey Gemini, welcome to Black Star Tarot. This is your September numerology reading. So, like and subscribe while I am shuffling your cards to see what you have coming in. All right, got follow your dreams. All right, so that's a beautiful card to have. Some of your dreams could have to do with nature. I don't know what that's about, but or a healing profession. For some of you, all right, I do get that, all right, but nevertheless, you're trying to birth something into existence right now. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, lucky number 13 here for the third time in the readings that I've done so far. So not everybody agrees that 13 is a lucky number, but I personally feel like it's a lucky number because it represents number 1, which is all about newness and achievement, okay, things starting fresh and over again, in 3s, which are all about being in alignment with the universe, having the universe or giving the universe an opportunity to move and speak through you. Okay, so I look at the number 13 as a very positive number. But let's take the 8, Gemini. Let's start there. 8s represent abundance, prosperity. 8s remind us to stay in gratitude. It tells us to work on our beliefs, about money, okay, and about prosperity and wealth because it's all around you. 8s also speak of the energy to being open to receive, not just anything, but nice things, tasteful things. 8s are very materialistic. So whatever gifts that come with it, you can touch them, you can feel them, you can experience them, tangibly, okay? 5 is all about change and transformation, progress, all right? At times, sometimes when things are a little heavy, all right? But 5s also allow us freedom, right? Being released, okay, from something that is going to allow us to use the opportunity that is at hand and to reset things in your life. So that tells me that you guys have had some type of change or transition. A lot of you may have had to release something or let something go, and now it's allowing you to break free and follow your dreams, to do the things that you crave about doing, all right? It's being able to put all of your senses into something and really feel and enjoy what you're doing, like really using your full imagination, that childlike imagination, to create this change, okay? Coming from a place of instability and conflict for some of you. So Spirit is saying now is the time to shake it all off and follow your dreams, okay? Let's see what else we have for you. What other numbers do we have for you? Card number 25, I am intelligent. What else for Gemini? Card number 30, let's get one more. What else? All right, and card number 55, we're gonna take that. Card number 11 tried to come out too, but we don't want a ton of cards on the table because this is gonna be a quick reading, right? So 25, I am intelligent. So 2 and 5 is 7. 7 is a very powerful and intuitive number, all right? When I think of 7s, I think, about like things just coming out of nowhere, appearing out of nowhere, okay? And most of it is because of you, all right? And your ability, to tap into higher consciousness, all right? So that's how I'm feeling. And that's where that intellect comes from. It's like tapping into spirit, tapping into the divine, going to the universe through meditation and following your intuition and listening to your soul's desires, okay? Not just following your dreams, but following your heart, following your intuition, and it's guiding you to exactly what it is that you want. It's enabling you to use your imagination to help you evolve into a better you. It's like building a better boy, building a better girl, I like to say. 2s are very intuitive numbers as well. They are actually the number of like observation, like paying attention, to what it is that's going on around you. It's a very balanced number, and it speaks of partnerships and duality, the other, all right? Because there could be, other people around you that could be involved in your decision making and things as such. But twos are you in conjunction with either someone or something to help you build upon, something else here. So while you're following your dreams, you could be teaming up with somebody. I don't really know. I don't really know. All right, because twos do represent partnerships, okay? Cooperation, finding balance either with yourself or with another. All right, so some of you could very well be doing that, but it's guided, all right? And you're preparing for it, because the 7 is the energy of like being prepared, So when these opportunities just literally fall on your lap or present themselves to you without you even seeking them, which is part of the game, right? You don't want to chase after what you want. You want to pretend like you ain't looking, because then it kind of just shows up, right? That's how the universe works. It likes to fuck with you a little bit, to keep you on your toes, all right? So card number 30, I am imaginative. So again, getting back into alignment with spirit, because that's what 3s represent. It's like the universe using you as a vessel, right? It's moving and trying to speak and create through you, okay? It's helping you get those creative spark, okay? 3s it's a happy number, creative number. And again, watch your thoughts at this time, okay? Because 3s could be a little tricky. So make sure you watch what it is that you're thinking and what it is that you're saying. You want nothing but the higher levels of, or the higher vibes of 3 to come in. The energy of being happy, being sociable, being creative, like verbally expressive and things like that. So you want to kind of usher in those feelings of like when you were a kid, like, I can do anything. I can be anything. Like I have the world, at my fingertips. Like that's the energy that 3s bring in. It's really asking you to bring in that imagination. It's crazy because they say that, when we're born, when we come from the stars, we're put down here on this earthly plane, we kind of disconnect from the universe. We kind of disconnect a little bit from the divine. It's like the longer we're here, we start to we get more grounded, if I'm making sense. So before we were placed on this planet, before we were born here, we had that imagination of the universe or of the divine or and such. And then as we get older, we kind of lose that creativity. We lose that childlike imagination. They say that it's usually gone by like age 7. And that's because as years progress, we become more and more grounded, right? We're not all up in our heads anymore. Children believe they can do anything. You tell them they can fly, give them a cape, and put them on your stairwell, they'll jump, if you're not mindful of it, because they have no fear. They have no awareness of what they can't do. They only know that anything and everything is possible. So, that imagination, kind of gets stripped away from us, as we get older, and we have to be mindful. We have to be awake in order to bring that energy, back into, our existence, or to pull it out of our subconscious mind and be like, no, fuck this. Like, I don't want to be told, that I can do only this, that, and that. I remember when I was in like kindergarten or whatever, I used to look up around the room. It was like this border going around the room, and it had like a cop, a nurse, a police officer, fireman, doctor, very limited amount of professions, that were up there. And it's almost like you would stare at that, and as you're thinking as a child, yeah, I want to be one of those. But there's so many other things out there, that you could be. But school and society, kind of really strips that away. And then as we become adults and you enter into college or school, most people go to college, they don't know what the fuck they even want to be, when they're in there. I know my daughter just wasted a ton of my money, in college, and ended up coming out, and she doesn't work doing anything that she went to school for, because she wasn't sure what she wanted to go to school for. Because, at that time, I wasn't awake. I wasn't one of those parents that knew at the time how to guide her into, her true self. Now she knows because she's into spirituality, because when I got into it, it brought her into it. And now she's a little more aware of who she is, what she wants to be. But you know, you want to get that childlike imagination back, okay? And I know I've gone over on talking here, but you want to get that childlike imagination back because it's been stripped away. All right? You know, you want to follow your dreams now because it's never too late. I don't care how old you are. It's never too late, you know, to reset and do things over again, okay? That's why 55, you know, is here. It's here to kind of shake that rug, you know, to change and transform things, okay? Fives are the transformation number. We talked about that earlier, okay? It's like when you even feel like you don't know what you want to do, the world is falling apart, you know, the fives are coming to release you from those thoughts, to release you from those feelings, okay, and to reset things for you, all right? So that's what you have coming in. Like, you're evolving, you're growing, your mind and, you know, your beliefs, everything is changing and transitioning at this time, all to help you, you know, get into the mindset of doing what it is that you dream about, doing what you love, okay? Not just what's going to bring you money. You want both. You want what's going to bring you money and what's going to make you happy, and that whatever's going to allow you to follow your dreams, okay? Time to get out of this rat race, okay? This prison that, you know, these elites, you know, got us in. You know, they got us trapped in here like worker bees, working for them, and what we love and what we enjoy, you know, they make us feel like it's not attainable. You know, life isn't just about that white picket fence. That white picket fence will get you in debt. Because listening to what they tell you in school, you're born, you learn, you know, oh, I'm black, I'm white, I'm Christian, I'm Muslim. Like, this is the stuff that they're feeding us, right? You know, they put all of these titles on you, and then they expect you to go to school, learn that bullshit, you know, that will only get you half of where you need to be. It doesn't teach you anything spiritually, right? So you go to school, they tell you to get a job, you know, get married, have a family, work your ass off until you're like 100 years old, and then you die. That is not life. That is just being alive, and barely, right? So you want to change this, okay? You don't want to be in this rat race forever. You really want to follow your dreams and, you know, just release from all of this. It's such a trap, y'all. I mean, seriously, it's a freaking trap. And it's sad, you know, it really is sad. While we out here working our asses off, they taxing us, they poisoning the food. I mean, all kinds of stuff, you know, and it's just time to change, okay? So it's time to get a new mindset and release the old and usher in the new, right? Ace of Pentacles is right here on the table. This is new sparks. This is new inspiration, a new passion, you know, tons of potential, you know, all of this stuff is here for you, all right? These pentacles is bringing in everything that you want. Prosperity, financial news, okay? This is, time is money, right? You know, time is money. This is time for you to, you know, invest in yourself. So you got some new financial opportunities here. You got new manifestations coming in here. You got new prosperity that's trying to come in for you this month and into your future. Okay, so I'm very excited for you, Gemini. I hope you're excited too. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Thank you for listening.